So I'm working on that. So we'll actually play it since we have a lot more people than we did this morning in here. When we come back from lunch at 2 o'clock, we'll play it in its entirety so we can hear it from start to finish, because some of you guys may have already forgotten what was said this morning. So we'll see you guys back here at 2. Enjoy your lunch, grab your beverage, and we'll discuss this case. But from where I'm sitting, that testimony just tore Alex's statements to shreds, literally to shreds, and I don't know how the defense is going to handle it. So if you guys have not had a chance to like this video, please consider doing so. I'll see you at 2.
Is being proposed, because we're the best ones to know what to do, you know, what is needed for our community. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So this is a public meeting, and you are observing the public meeting, but you're not participants in the public meeting unless you've been recognized by the chair at the microphone. So any clapping or jeering or whatever is considered a disruption of an advertised public meeting. So we don't do that. Ma'am, please state your first name, your last name, your county of residence, and you have 3 minutes to speak on a future agenda item.
Sure. Andrew Griffin, Manatee County. I just wanted to, there was a couple things. I wasn't going to speak for future agenda right now, but there were some things that I noticed on our agenda as I was previewing it before coming here. And one is that we are yet again putting up roundabouts in areas that don't need roundabouts. I feel like it's a trend. I feel like it's a trend that's going to cost this county money. We're going to end up ripping it out in a few years to put something more meaningful in its place. So I'd really caution this board about roundabouts. I personally do not like them. I think they're a waste of space and a waste of money. That's just my preference. I also heard some people in the crowd talking about Waterline Road and the danger that some of the construction trucks are causing for some of the residents. So I would really ask the board to please see if there's another route that they can take, maybe on larger roadways that doesn't jeopardize the well-being of the citizens until that road is widened. And I missed, obviously, some of the meeting last week about things like the pet shelter and stuff that George was bringing up. So I am eager to learn about that, because I'm dead against another animal building in this county. I think it's a waste of money, and if our costs are already expanding on Bishop, I've got some concerns about that. Lastly, I'm just going to be the squeaky wheel. I want my phones back on, please. Thank you. God bless. Because I'm dead against another animal building in this county. I think it's a waste of money, and if our costs are already expanding on Bishop, I've got some concerns about that.
Get back to your stream.
Lastly, I'm just going to be the squeaky wheel. I want my phones back on, please. Thank you. God bless.
Or to speak on items number 25 and 26. Yes, ma'am.
Andrew Griffin, Manatee County. I'd like some information on 26, if that is open for presentation upon request, maybe a very condensed version. I'm just curious about that.
Mr. Chair, I can address both. 25 and 26 are procedure requirements under Florida statutes. When 2 public hearings are required, the governing board has to by.
Andrew Griffin, Manatee County. I thought I'd break this up just a little bit. We're in an unfortunate situation here. The county's growing. People are going to be homeless. They're going to be on the streets. And this idea that, and I found it very offensive, that somebody is telling somebody else how they should live their life. 750 square feet is something to someone when you have rents as high as we have right now. I know that we've been trying to find solutions in this county that work. We're growing. People are going to get uncomfortable. In all fairness, I guarantee many of you guys that are out in the audience have moved from somewhere else, whereas I'm a generational. We, in my family, had to accept each and every one of you. So I'm just asking you guys to understand that this is a growing area, okay? This is not something we can stop. We need lots and lots of housing here. I'm not happy that we have all this building going on either. okay? I'll be honest with you. But it has to go forward. And this particular development is meeting, using bonus densities. They're using our half-dwelling unit. They're using these policies that we put in place to help families. This is not Section 8 housing. This is for our first responders, like our police officers, our teachers to teach the kids and grandkids here. And I think everybody just needs to calm down a little bit. I think this is practical. And by the way, I do live in the Whitfield area as well. So with that being said, I just think this is a good project. This is what people that have been working in the affordable housing industry have been asking for. We're finally being able to get something. I understand there's going to be a laundry people behind me. Some days I'm a hero, some days I'm a zero. Today, I'll just have to take it. So God bless each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Actually, I will not. I apologize. We're going to take a 10-minute recess. It's 3:30. Yeah, my mistake. I intended to do that. We'll take a 10-minute recess. We'll resume in 10 minutes.
Betty, get back to your stream. You got people waiting for you. Yo, Betty, look it. You're there.
Thank you, ma'am. I can.
You get a bad name.
Who's we?
RVers.
RVers. I can just see you, Cousin Eddie style, heading down the road.
I laid down for just a second. I've been up since I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock this morning.
No, you
And I
didn't.
swear,
No,
I
you
feel
didn't.
like this, and I looked up and it was like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my god, or 2:07.
No,
I'm like,
no,
oh my
no.
gosh,
You were
I
here.
might be back on it too.
Silly.
So I'm sorry about